Hi there, welcome to VG's Rise Days Ben gumanit. We're here at Car City and I'm excited to give you an overview of our feature car for today. But before that, let me just thank Ate Grace for making this video possible. And of course, to all of my subscribers, thank you so much, guys. For those of you who are new in this channel, please subscribe so that we can always notify you whenever we have a new video. Alright, guys, this car we're about to feature is definitely the new kid in town when it comes to the subcompact crossover SUV segment in the Philippine market. And it's definitely one of the best looking ones as well. Its popularity is gaining steadily, not only because of its performance comparable to that of European cars, but also because of its very unique futuristic design coupled with K-pop styling that really exudes youthfulness and really catches your attention when you see it on the road. So without further ado, let me introduce our very own Hyundai Kona. The Kona is a subcompact crossover SUV produced by the South Korean car maker Hyundai since 2017. Its name is derived from the western district of the island of Hawaii, which reflects the lifestyle of modern customers. And it's also in line with Hyundai's new progressive design language. The naming also continues Hyundai's tradition of naming its crossover SUVs after famous travel destinations such as Creta, Tucson, Veracruz, and Santa Fe. This model we have right now belongs to the first generation pre-facelift and it's no other than the 2020 Hyundai Kona. Looking at the design of the 2020 Kona, we can definitely say that it is somewhat revolutionary in such a way that it is very hard to find any car in our generation, or more specifically, subcompact crossover SUV for that matter, that looks like this. The bodywork is filled with beautiful character lines and curves that were perfectly integrated with this very prominent bone line that stretches across, making the car look very aggressive, sporty, and sexy at the same time. The prominent wheel arches with black contrasting color perfectly matches this car's beautiful exterior color that really exudes youthful vibe and do make it look wider and are really adding a very versatile character to its overall stance. The daytime running LEDs disguised as the main headlights are really making the front fascia look very sophisticated, while the functional air vents right below the main projector headlamps together with the fog lamps are really making the car look very smart and futuristic as well. The beautiful rims are 17-inch machine finished alloy with about 80% tires on them. Under the hood is Hyundai's new state-of-the-art, very powerful yet economical, using Atkinson Cycle 2-liter dual overhead cam 16-valve inline 4 gas engine producing 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. Inside the vehicle, as you can see, it is filled with different design, functional, and safety features. On the door panel, we do have a storage space here on top, as well as down below with accommodation for a drinking bottle. And this car is even equipped with traction control and, of course, airbags for safety of the passenger and driver. The black interior is pretty much straightforward with some contrasting design elements in the form of grayish plastic material all around the interior that is really nice to look at. And of course, the beautifully designed seats that are like sports seats are very comfortable to sit in with side bolsters to keep the driver in place when cornering, and they're also manually adjusted. At the back, as you can see, we do have a very good amount of headroom and legroom as well, despite the fact that this car is a subcompact crossover SUV. The beautiful seats are very comfortable to sit in, with of course an option for a center armrest with two cup holders, and for extra storage space, you do have this netted storage space right behind the two front seats. At the back, this car is also equipped with backing up sensors, which are very useful, especially for new drivers. And the way to open the trunk is simply by pressing this button here. As you can see, we do have a very generous amount of cargo space and there is no load lip. So definitely unloading and loading heavier items will not be that difficult. Down below, the false floor is your spare tire and tools. And this hard cover on top can also be used as another storage space once the trunk is closed. As you can see, the child seat tethers are easily accessible, which would come in very handy once the child seat law has been implemented in the Philippines. Alright guys, so right now we are inside our 2020 Hyundai Kona and I do have the key with me. So we're going to start the engine. So again, we're going to press the start button, press on the brake, again the start button. Perfect. As you can see, the beautifully designed steering wheel is very nice and comfortable to handle with controls on either side for the infotainment system as well as cruise control respectively. We have a very bright and clear instrument cluster with analog gauges. Currently the mileage is 8,935 kilometers. We have a very bright and clear infotainment display. It's not touchscreen, but the controls are within easy reach. Down below is your air vents. The AC is very cold, feels like new. And the controls for the aircon. Down below is your 12-volt socket, aux and USB ports. And this one is another USB port for charging your phone. A little bit of storage space there. Your gear selector. And of course your drive mode button. Two cup holders. Your center armrest with its own massive storage space. And inside your glove box is the vehicle's registration and owner's manual. Alright guys, so right now we're going to test drive our 2020 Hyundai Kona. So let's shift the drive. Alright guys, let's roll. And first thing I noticed guys is that due to the seats that are beautifully designed like sports seats with side bolsters, you can really feel that this car is very comfortable to drive. Alright, let's roll. And you do sit high enough in this car being a subcompact crossover SUV, so you do have a very good commanding view of the road. You can see clearly what's in front of you, and the corners of the hood are visible. So definitely, this car is very easy to drive. So the automatic locking system just kicked in. So we're going to try to speed up a bit here. All right, guys. Definitely the 2-liter engine is very powerful. more than capable to handle the weight of this car. And what is more interesting is that this car's engine is using the Atkinson cycle rather than the more common Otto cycle, which makes the engine very powerful at the same time, very economical. So definitely it's a plus factor if you're looking for a subcompact crossover SUV like this. Plus the fact that, it's got a mileage that's very low, um, a very excellent interior and exterior condition. So definitely this is the best buy. You're gonna love this thing. The way this thing drives, the way this thing looks, perfect. So we're going to park this car now. Okay guys, if you're planning to buy a brand new Kona, you might want to consider first this unit we have right now. It is used but definitely feels and looks like new. Excellent performance, interior and exterior condition, and with a mileage that is so rarely low, this is definitely the best deal you cannot afford to miss. So that concludes our review of this very stylish, good-looking 2020 Hyundai Kona. If you believe that you deserve to be the next owner of this great value for money, good as new unit, then please do not hesitate to contact me right away. My number and the pricing are on the description. And as always, I do hope that you find this very useful. If you do, please like, comment, and share. And for those of you who are new in this channel, please subscribe so that we can always notify you whenever we have a new video. Who knows, maybe our next feature car will be the one that you've been looking for. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Gumanit. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. VG's Rides, used, not abused.